Hello, hello. My name is Mike Chin, otherwise known as Chin Chinny, and I am joined, as always, by the one, the only Captain Goodspeed.
Hello, everyone.
How you doing, Joe?
Yeah, not too bad. Looking forward to the quarter-final match. We're fast approaching the end of this competition,
I
and
know.
I'm going to miss it when it's gone.
It's a bit of a juxtaposition for me, Joseph, if I'm honest, because on the one hand, I'm enjoying it. It's good fun. I'm getting to know yourself. I'm getting to know all the other players. On the other hand, I need to stop talking about snooker for at least a couple of days because my life has been snooker, 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 and I've barely done anything else other than work. So yeah, it's a bit of a catch-22, but hey ho, we're on the last one though, and I'm looking forward to this one, Joe, because we got Halborn representing Mark Williams versus Welsh Boone representing David Gilbert. Almost forgot, but I remembered. And what are you thinking of this one, Joe?
Again, I'm looking forward to it. I think these two were probably the standout players from the first round. I know Rainey Lamb obviously played well in his matches so far, but I think Welsh Boone, put in that break of 90, looked very impressive. Came from 1-0 down as well. And obviously Halborn, the 1-3-1. So.
Oh, God, it still hurts. Sorry, I had a bit of pain in the chest there. So I'd say let's crack on with it because this is the last match of the quarterfinals, and then we're on to the semis, of course. So it's Halborn versus Welsh Boone, and it is Welsh Boone to break. Here we go. Exciting stuff.
So here we go. He's going to smash straight into the pink. Oh,
yeah.
No, he's not.
No, that'll be my plan.
He's adjusted now.
I should have tried that against Halborn. That might have worked,
Might have thrown him off a bit.
Yeah, he was like, "Whoa, what's this guy doing? I can't handle this." So Welsh Boone or Dylan. I interviewed Dylan for the Twitters, and Dylan's a nice chap, very good player, and good accent. Oh, you, Joe, and Dylan have good accents. I don't have a good accent. I'm blessed with this black country yam accent that I can't shake off no matter what I do.
This is no gimme.
No matter what Welsh Boone's accent is, he didn't break off very well, did he? So,
no,
which is such an important shot. You'd almost rather miss the pack than hit it like that. So
yeah, and you know what happens when you put Lee Halborn in these positions here. He's looking at the blue though.
Well, I don't know why he would be thinking of that because I'd be dropping on this red, trying to smack into the pack.
Yeah, he's putting a lot of right hand side on this.
I think he's going to try and go into the pack here, you know.
I think he is.
Well, we'll see how it turns out.
He's mad enough to do it, and he's done it.
It's a good shot.
It is a good shot.
It could have went wrong though, and I'm not sure it was worth forcing it over there, but time will tell.
He has got a touching ball, but it makes
Le touching ball.
Touching ball. Very little difference on this one. But yeah, it's I don't know. It was a tricky and risky pack sort of shot because he couldn't get a lot of power behind the ball because of the right hand side. He hasn't really got that many reds out of it. He got the one that he was on, but I don't know.
He's going to go into them again here, I think, though, Chinny.
So this is the one. This is the shot and this is the one that he got me with. So let's see if he does it again.
He's okay. He didn't put any bottom on that at all. I thought he might try and stun into them rather than just, playing ball into them.
Yeah, Halborn.
I suppose it's nerves, isn't it? At this point, both players will be feeling it, and we're sitting here thinking that Halborn, genius in the first round. He might not be feeling it as much today, but hasn't got onto a red there.
Yeah. No, I think.
He's thinking about the double. I think is he. This is very attacking.
Well, he's on for a 147 here, so maybe he's just got that in mind. Imagine.
Beat his own high break.
He's just about good enough to do it as well. Look at that. It's close.
There's the treble.
Lucky. So
that seemed a bit high tariff for me there, Chinny. He had Welsh Boone in his seat. I think just keep it tight there. But he's given Dylan an early opening chance here. So
yeah, a couple of empty seats next to Mark Williams over there. I wonder what's going on. I'm not quite sure. But oh, look at that. He screwed it back way too much, unfortunately.
Or not enough.
Or not enough. Mr. Gilbert doesn't look happy about it, but
he's not even interested in the thin black, and I don't blame him. He's going for the not so cheap blue from here, I would say.
Yeah, these are really these are tricky from here. So I wouldn't class this as a cheap blue at all. But
we've seen a few of these missed this tournament actually. Mostly in my matches. But there you go. There's another one to add to the collection.
Well,
now Alborn, he's took everything on so far. Is he going to take this risky one up the cushion? Can he get to that one?
That's cheeky.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow. And you know what's going to happen to these reds here, don't you?
They're going to go all over the place, Joseph. I think they're just going to go all over the place. Well, look at that.
Lovely.
Like spreading butter.
The black is fine into the left pocket. I don't think it'll go into the right pocket.
No.
No, you can see clearly there.
I don't think the pink will go, so he's just looking at the green straight away.
He's just got to be a bit careful here. He doesn't want to cannon into the red on the ball cushion. So I'd be probably stunning this round off a couple of cushions around for one of the reds on the right-hand side of the table.
Yeah. He's
just dropped it in.
A little softer than you'd like, but I think he's all right. He's got the red to the bottom left here.
Yeah. Good spot.
So he's got this one as well, which I didn't really look at, but
it just still doesn't look like you can get past that yellow.
No.
I don't really know.
Well, when you're Halborn, you can just bend time and space, you know.
Maybe he's got a hack on the game where he can just play through any of the balls.
Yeah.
Pot anything.
Yeah. That's the only way he could have beat me. You know, I refuse to accept that he's better than me. So, you know, yep. So he's building a little bit of a break here. I mean, knowing what we know about Halborn, he's more than capable of finishing the job. But he's got a few risky reds. He's got the red blocking the right corner there. He's got the two reds in the middle by the pink. The two reds on the cushion. It's not an easy.
Yeah, it was the strange thing with that plan. All the reds seemed to go off 2 by 2, didn't they? And you know, I mean, he's going to bring another couple into play after this pink, you would think, but you know, this could go slightly wrong because he hasn't really got a backup red if this
not really.
doesn't develop what he wants.
If he hits it hard enough, he could try the red on the right there, which he's gone over to. So that's
he's played it well. If that red wasn't there, though, it'd be a pressure shot coming up, but it is there.
I think he's going to just roll this one in and be on the black, and then he can make a bit of an effort to get rid of those two reds at the bottom there. So I was thinking 2-3 shots ahead, but that's what I would be thinking. But he's having a look at the TV view, which makes me think he's screwing it back, and I think he is. So I don't know. Maybe he's just thinking, let's get the loose reds, let's get the easy stuff. Don't worry about.
I think I'd be wanting to get that red closest to the right corner pocket, as you say, Chinny. It just frees the black a bit more, and you know.
But he's played the pink, and he's probably going to play the same red that I was talking about. So he's probably thinking about the same thing. Look at that, Gilbert loves it.
He's just happy to be here.
He's just happy there, isn't he?
Just like John Higgins.
Yeah, even John, they never stop smiling.
Yeah.
So, black doesn't go, mate, but I don't think the red goes either, so...
No. I think it probably would, but he's just off straight, so I think he'd want to be absolutely right behind it to play that.
Yeah.
Just dropping that red in.
So now he's
got the pink.
He's getting some
but
distance.
It's starting to snowball a bit because he's refused to play the awkward reds.
Yeah.
He's now making it a little bit more tricky for himself, but he's building a lovely lead here. Now he's just dropping it in again.
Well, the red does go, I think, but he just didn't fancy
I
it
suppose
before.
he's got the red up into the green pocket worse ways, but
Yeah.
that pink's not going to reach.
Oh, God.
Is it?
How does he do that,
Oh.
Joe? How does he do that? He did that against me. Why?
I mean, if he misses the power bar by anything, then that completely
God.
goes wrong.
That's insane.
Yeah, he's dropped onto this red.
Lovely. It's a lovely position on this red.
So
now
now the
he's...
black's available into both corner pockets, and
Yeah.
yeah.
If you're Welsh Boone now, you're worried now.
Yeah. You know what Halborn's capable of, and Halborn will have his sights on another century here, I think. Obviously, the reds on the left-hand side are a bit awkward.
Yeah.
You'd like to play a cannon off them at some point if you are thinking of that, but just get the frame one for now. He's 55 in front, 75 on the table, so still needs a couple of reds and a black in the middle.
Well, remembering it right, it's only one century so far. Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, one century so far, and I'd be inclined to say I'd be surprised to see another one in the tournament, because the pressure is just going to ramp up, and the quality of players you're playing against, are you going to get a century making chance now? I'm not so sure, but we'll certainly watch. In anticipation, and it's a little bit of a negative shot from Halborn there.
Yeah, he had
the cheap red, but
he had an angle to at least attempt something to go to those reds, but he's decided not to do it. I think he's just got
the needs to go in, Chinny, and the frame's still live here.
Yeah, so. I don't know. I think he's good enough to sink this one in. He's also got a red at the top as well, so it looks like he's going to play for that. And I think he's just winning the frame. I don't think he's focused on anything else here. He's not focused on a big break. So.
Well, that's crushed any chance for his opponent to stage some sort of comeback in this.
As you say, Chinny, I think he's going to pop this blue, so that this blue will definitely keep Welsh Boone in his seat. That red was enough to win the frame, so don't think Welsh will come back to the table here.
So I think he's played. Has he played for that red at the left there? Is that what he's done? I think he has. Look, and that just seems bizarre to me. I think he expected to be closer to the blue spot from that positional shot, but he could have easily just put screw on it beyond that red that he's looking at now. Put a lot more top on it beyond the red above the black. Could have got the black break going, but
I'm surprised he's not taking this on. He's 69 in front here. Welsh needs 3 snookers, so you're not in a lot of danger. But there you go. He is just playing the win the frame method, which could pay off in this tournament. But Welsh Boone now might play on just to get a little bit of practice here. But he does only need 3 snookers, so potentially a chance where that yellow and brown are.
Wow.
But that looks a little soft to me, and he got the dreaded double kiss, the DDK.
Sometimes it's not as deadly as it could be, the double kiss, but in this case it's just bad enough for Halborn to be back on the table, taking another shot, as we can see here.
Yes, he's taking the pot on.
David is still happy, so it's okay, and there you go.
He's still happy, yeah.
He's still happy. He's just a go-getting guy. Yeah, he's just an all right guy. Glass is half full with David. And this is going to be pretty much a victory lap for Halborn. See if he can clear up the colours.
I'm just curious he's not, bashing the balls about to try and make something happen, but he's playing the slow and painful death like Rainy Lamb was in the quarter-final.
Well, Halborn and Rainy Lamb are both friends, so maybe they've been passing some tips around. And that was a great shot. That red was very, very difficult from where it was, so good shot.
Obviously, the winner of this match as well goes through to play Rainy Lamb in the semi-finals. So, a big prize at stake if you get through this match, because if you can have Rainy Lamb's head at the end of the tournament, then you've done pretty well. So
Yeah.
You know. But I don't think he's going to pop this. I'm interested to see what he plays here now. Is he just going to play the safety shot? He is.
Yeah.
He is.
He's
83 points in front here.
He's just tightened everything up, and he hit it on the way up. Look at that. What a tight! He only misses it when he doesn't matter. Yeah, he's completely tightened the game. He doesn't want to give anything away. So
is Welshbourne going to concede? He does.
He does.
He does indeed.
He does indeed. So there you go, Joe. The first frame goes to Halborn, Mark Williams. Pretty easy stuff for Halborn. Unfortunately, Dylan Welshbourne just didn't have the chance to get in it at all, which is a shame because he's such a good player. But let's go to the next frame and see how they get on. Okay, second frame, and it's Welshbourne to break. So here we go. Hopefully we can have a little bit more of a show from Welshbourne here. I bet he's itching to get some TV time.
Yeah, he didn't really get much of a chance in that last frame.
No.
But again, that's that yellow's come off the spot, and I think he's got away with it. So
in the club, sometimes they roll off the stickers. You know, when they used to have stickers for spots.
Luckily, my snooker club doesn't have that anymore. But,
no, I don't think most clubs don't, but like they used to. I remember a big ugly black spot. You know. That's
no. I just don't get the logic in it, to be honest.
No.
Why have stickers on the spots?
Why do that?
Not Welshbourne. Halborn took a Captain Goodspeed special on there and didn't produce, unfortunately. But
it's funny how we've all got specialties now. Mine's the roll up, apparently. Tommy's is the follow through.
The follow through,
yeah.
Mattitude's the swerve.
Yeah.
Halborn's just busted into the pack, and
Halborn's just like smacking the pack. Any chance he can just hit that pack.
Good pot from Welsh there.
That was a great shot. Here we go. This is Dylan's chance here.
Now I think you've got to go into the pack here.
Yeah, look, he's looking at other options here.
He's doubted himself straight away, and I think you've just almost got to trust yourself here. Get down, play the pot, but he's going for the cheap blue now. That he's obviously 1-0 down here, so he's got to play the percentages a little bit. But this blue isn't straightforward, and you've got to be a bit careful of the in-off into the right middle as well. But that's okay as he snookered himself, though.
Not sure, really. He might have done
a madder swerve here.
Oh, yeah. Bit of a madder swerve. Lower the power. Right. Here we go. There we go. Lower the power. That's it. There you go. You got it. You can't hear me. It just makes me feel better.
You've still got to hit this right in the middle, and he didn't, and that was the difference there. But look at the left-hand side.
Yeah.
And he's actually got away with it here.
Yeah.
Now, this is tough to get safe for Halborn. I would fancy a chinny roll-up here.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. The roll-up's named after me. I don't know how that sits for me, to be honest. But
no,
I think Lee Halborn is a bit like yourself, Joe, where he doesn't really like the roll-up shots. He likes to get the distance, but yeah, I think he'd be tempted to do it here because.
To be honest, I could not refuse the roll-up here because if you leave that red,
yeah, I think you could almost like play into him a little bit harder because the risk that I think the chances of, that's almost a little bit harder than he did there because the chances of hitting a red, like seeing a red after it, is very low, but you'd also spread some of the reds above it out for the next shot. So I think I would have played it a bit harder than that, but
he was doing the geometrical power measure there, but I don't exactly know what he's playing here because that red's still available.
Has he forgot about it?
He must have forgot that red was there.
Yeah.
Which, considering he put it there, is a little bit curious. So.
David Gilbert hasn't got a long-term memory, you see.
That's why he's just sat there happy. He thinks he's 3-0 up at this point.
Yeah, he does, yeah. David doesn't have an idea like, what's going on.
Although this was quick from Halborn. That was very unlike him, to be honest. He just got down and played that, didn't really check it.
And he missed it by a long way. That's very unlike. Maybe it's nerves creeping in for Lee, because he's not really one to make a mistake like that. So
that's a couple now that he's made a mistake on. But well, here's Dean back in now. Is that red going to reach?
Go on, Dylan. There you go. Jeez.
Oh, I don't think I could refuse the black. Well, lots of top spin into the reds here.
I mean,
that's twice. That's twice he's refused the.
Yeah.
Halborn's
like watering at the mouth at that black there. You know,
he is. Yeah.
He just needs to smack the pack.
Yeah, the yellow. I know Dean. I found it quite funny how we criticised him going for the yellow every shot last time out.
Yeah.
But he just looks like he's playing the percentages here, which is fair enough. One mistake here, and he could well be out of the competition. So
that's right. Yeah. So it's
it's still just underhit this a little bit.
It's still only best of 3, so one more frame down and he's out. So yeah, that's the reason why he took that shot. You know, the black was juicy. It was a juicy black, nice angle to get into the pack, but I just don't. I think the little doubt in his mind is creeping in.
Yeah. And speaking of length of matches, we're not getting much longer for the semi-final and final as well. Still going to be best of 5. So you've got those 2 extra frames, but it's
I feel like
quite short matches.
If we had more longer matches for the first round, if there was best of 5 for the first round, I think we'd see some different results, because. Maybe not on my match. I would have got caned anyway. But some of the people that got knocked out, I think when it's best of 5, best of 7, you've got a chance to kind of get into the rhythm of it a little bit, you know. Whereas,
I've seen some comments, people saying it should be best of 19 or whatever. But first of all, that would be logistically impossible, really. To get people that are free for that much time and.
Yeah. Everybody's doing this sort of in their spare time. We're certainly doing this in our spare time, Joe. Just think of the commentary that we'd have to do.
Christ, oh my word,
insane.
It doesn't bear thinking about, does it?
No, we'd have to just get an Airbnb or something, Joe. I think.
Or just record for 3 nights straight.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And it's so think about it from the player's point of view, and also it's the first time we're doing it, so it's just it was kind of, I mean, I don't want to say the word experiment, but it was a trial, really. It was like let's see how this goes if people take to it, and we've been getting, I mean, not just us, but World Snooker Tour have been getting good feedback about the virtual events. It's it's a weird time.
I think people have sort of got used to the fact that it's not real snooker. I think maybe people went into it thinking, this will just be exactly the same, but obviously it's not. And to be honest, I don't think this event was planned 3 months ago or 2 months ago or whenever.
Maybe even a month ago. We don't even know.
When all of this started kicking off, and the Crucible, the World Championships were only postponed at the start of April, I think.
So we didn't have a lot of time.
But I'm sure WST are taking a lot of feedback on board, and I know they're trying to listen to the players as well on what we think of the tournament. So the more support you show, the more likely things like this are to happen in the future.
That was a cracking shot.
It really was.
That was
to get that length perfect.
On a swerve shot like that, I've never played a shot like that in this game. Like a slow swerve like that, I just never would have thought of it. But he hit that so well, Dylan. Just nailed it. And Halborn there just hit the knuckle on the way up, which hasn't done too much damage. But Joe, would you be tempted here?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Definitely. I think the natural line of the white, you're going to get it somewhere up behind that brown if you play it with enough pace. So I think this is definitely worth the try. It looks a bit thick to me at the moment, though.
He's going for it. Hit the power ball. Bang on. Is it in? Oh, you're right, Joe. It was thick.
Yeah, and you can see because he hit it thicker, the line of the cue ball was a little bit different as well. So,
and look at this chance
now
that
then,
Halborn's got.
This is a big shot if he's to take this on.
Yeah, and you know what though? I've seen him do these many times. Halborn, he can do them, and these are frame-winning balls for him. You know, but
he's just got to be a bit careful with that pink. He doesn't want the pink or the cue ball to go in here. So
yeah, it's not as close to the pack, that object ball, as he'd like, I think, but.
Yeah, the harder you hit this, the wider it's going to throw the white, and I just worry he's not actually going to manage to get into the reds here. I think this is going to throw.
Well, there you go. He played it with a lot of backspin.
Yeah.
Which
he got a decent contact on the reds, but not as much as he would have hoped for.
No, no. But hey, you know, these he's developed a chance out of nowhere, really. Just.
Yeah, just a bit thick on that shot to nothing from Gilbert, and it could prove a little bit costly here. So, you know, there's 4 or 5 loose reds that Halborn all fancies chances with, and you know, as soon as he gets low side of the black, he's gonna power into those reds. So,
if I was Dylan now, I'd be worried again. You know.
Just thinking, Chinny, if you can get rid of that red just above the black, I think it'll make things a lot easier.
Yeah, I think. Well, I'm not really sure because I don't know what he's going to do. He's looking at the blue. He looked at the blue very briefly there, and I think it's because of that red that you're talking about. Yeah. It's just in the way. So he's usually here. He would smack it, go into the pack, spread out the reds. But now that he's got this red here, I'm not sure what he's going to do.
Yeah, I think he's playing the right shot, just dropping it in. He's just hit it a bit hard, though.
Oh, has he got that red on the top? Look at that. Can he get that? No,
not quite. He has got a potential cut into the right corner, but he's not even interested in it. So
no,
be aiming for somewhere near the green here if he can swing it wide enough.
That's unfortunate for Lee. I think he fancies his chances, and if he half a roll longer on that white, and he would have had a red. So I think he's a bit gutted about that, and hit the power.
I think in those situations, you've just got to put any frustration aside and just clear your mind and play the right safety shot. And
that's it.
I tell you what, he might have left this, you know, and he has done.
Yeah.
So a little bit careless there, but
well, the tables have turned, eh?
This is
he's double checking it.
A tough one. I wouldn't be dropping this in. I think I'd have to play this with power and just try and get back up the table. If you try and drop this in, you could end up on nothing here.
Yeah.
He's dropping it.
I'd be tempted to screw into it.
He's going to end up on nothing, is he?
Wow.
Oh, he's okay.
That's still a risky
black, he played that
though.
with a little bit of left-hand side there just to help the cue ball. It's not the easiest black, though, is it?
No, he's having a
look.
He's
not even interested, is he?
I think he has to, but he was looking for options because this black is tough. I think what happens here, Welshboon I just think he's wobbling on the harder shots, you know, things like this, and he had another a black ball earlier.
Yeah.
And I think any sort of difficult shot that's like less than 50%, he's just not thinking about it.
This looks a bit thin, yeah. That was just pure tension there for Welshboon. He's, as you say, I think he's shied away from the harder shots, and he's sort of convincing himself that they're not the shot to go for. And you know, once you've done that, it becomes very difficult to play them.
Yeah.
You've just got to sort of play them with confidence, haven't you?
But, yeah, you know, you've just take your time, know that you can pot them, that you can see the line, and just sort of commit. I think is the way I would put. Did he hit that?
I don't think he did. but then there's not much damage done either way.
Yeah, it was
But
a
no,
foul.
he didn't. I thought it was a little risky playing it with that much side, but
I'm not sure why he missed it, because he hit the power bar, it seems. And
yeah. I wonder whether he just didn't line it up right, but
seems a bit odd.
no, it did seem that he was aiming to hit the red, so because otherwise the cue ball line would have went all the way at the cushion, wouldn't it? But a nice straightforward safety shot if you hit the power bar here.
Yep.
Back up the table, a little bit shorter pace, but
that's all right.
Certainly settle for it.
So, you know, Wellspoon's he's got into this frame now. I think he'll be pleased, you know.
I'd be looking at these two reds here next to the pink spot. I mean, he hasn't had a look at it. But,
we got a comment on one of the videos this week, Joe, about you, and you're a supporter of the Plant Preservation Society, because you're always looking out for those plants, you know. I thought that was a very funny comment.
Yes. Bravo.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot the person who wrote the comment, but it was very funny. It made me laugh.
Yeah, we'll get them to write the scripts for
yeah, I mean, this is all scripted anyway, you know. We don't come up with any of this. Well, that's a good shot.
The yellow, he's fine though. Now, he might have covered the escape down the right-hand side of the table here, so this could be a little bit tricky to get back. Might have to put a bit of right-hand side on it.
Bit of Matitude.
Which, as you say, we see Matitude do a lot, and it just widens that angle a bit. It makes this shot more difficult, but but that was far too close for comfort.
Wow.
But what a shot.
If you did not hit that yellow or just been short of that yellow, that would have been a really tough shot to get out of then. But
you know what I'm thinking here, Chinny, don't you? With that red at the bottom.
Oh yeah, that's a juicy red for you, that one. He's looking at it, look. He's having a gander.
Yeah, I think the thicker you play this, the better chance you've got of swinging that white round over to the yellow and green here. So I'd be kind of tempted to play this with maybe a bit of right-hand side as well. Oh, he's playing it with bottom now. This is risky.
Wow, look at this. It drags the white.
Yeah, that was very risky to play it with bottom.
Oh, that black.
Where's the black? Oh.
Can that red go at the bottom of the pack there?
I'm not sure.
Oh, well.
It'll go in off the jaw, I think.
Like he's looking at it. It'll go in. I think it'll go into the pocket as well. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, that's what you meant. But I thought you were going to say you could do a plant, which is risky, but you can go off the jaw.
Yeah, the plant is very, very tough. But
he's going for it. Wow.
He needs to play it softer.
Slow down, Lee.
That was never going to go in at that pace.
No.
Whenever you're playing one off the jaw, you've just got to let gravity take over, really. He's thinking of the swerve here, which I'd be looking at that red next to the pink spot into the right middle.
Do it. Swerve it. I like it. But lower power.
But Chinny, surely there's a nice easy pot into the right middle here.
Yeah. Oh my God, he wasn't even close. I don't know. Sorry, Dylan.
That was brutal, Chinny.
Sorry, Dylan. But man, like he wasn't even gonna. I thought you'd just not lined it up yet, and then you went for it. That was. Sorry, mate. But
there's a 3-ball plant in the pack, by the way, Chinny. Just to let those that know of the Plant Preservation Society.
Oh yeah, I see it.
We got a nice view of it just there.
You talk about the top 3 reds there.
Top 3 reds, yeah. I think you'd have to be a bit careful because there's quite a gap between the reds.
There is, yeah. Well, Lee doesn't care about plants as much as you do.
He's going to bust into them. He needs to be careful he doesn't plant it into the left middle, though.
Well, he hasn't spoilt the plant, but where's that ball going? Oh, no.
Wow.
Jesus.
I don't know if that red goes,
No.
It doesn't. And that's the red I was talking about before for Welsh Boone, so I'll let him off because that looks trickier from here. So.
I don't think it even goes, to be honest. But it might have done one where he was before, but
I think he was a little higher up the table, but
Yeah.
it's all trivial now anyway.
Well,
Those two blokes next to Mark Williams' seat are still enthralled by the action.
oh God, how does he do
Oh.
that? He does that
And
all
in off
the
the jaw
time.
as well,
I
you know.
That's so annoying.
This black into the middle isn't very
Look at this
nice,
plant.
is it?
Look at the plant. Look at the plant.
Yeah.
He's not. No, he's looking at the blue.
I think you'll be okay because I think unless you were very unlucky with how you hit the reds, I don't think it would go in. But he doesn't even fancy the blue. He's
denied the black. I don't know. That black goes, you know. Like
it does go, but playing that at pace.
I love those shots. I love them. That brown looks a bit iffy to me. I think it will go in, but it looks a bit close to the right jaw.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna wriggle in the pockets.
There you go. No, it didn't.
Well, right.
What do we know?
What do we know, eh? Yeah. It's very different watching somebody play this game than it is to play it. It's very strange. He's looking at the plants into the other corner
pocket. Not that plant, Lee. The other plant. He's looking at the pink.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's actually looking at the sensible stuff rather than us.
Well, maybe this is why he's, got further than me. Then, Wow.
This has been a very strange frame compared to the first frame.
Yeah, he's made mistakes. Lee. He's not the cyborg that we know him as. He's.
Did he play for the pink there? That pink definitely didn't go.
No, he did. He did play for it. Yeah.
It didn't look to me as if it went before.
He definitely played for that because he looked at it and just seemed like he just made his decision after it. So
that was a strange one, but this blue needs to go in. Oh, and it does.
He missed the powerball by a mile there, but he's.
I didn't think he'd lined it up right, but maybe that's what happened. He missed the powerball.
Maybe he's so good he missed the powerball because he knew he hadn't lined it up right. That's how good he is. So it's an interesting pack, really, because that's kind of almost like a practice pattern. What he's got there. So,
once you get rid of one red, it opens up another.
So that's what they one of the practice patterns that people try. So it's a really interesting pattern because you can really learn how to break build with that. But he's I don't think he's interested.
It's very slightly off that practice pattern, I think, because the red sort of second from the bottom, I don't think will go after he puts this, but he's just playing into the pack anyway, so he spoilt that, Chinny.
Well,
how dare he?
Well, how did you just ruin my whole thing? I had a thing going, Lee, and he's just stamped all over it.
Well, the pink's gone back on its spot here, and
he needs to get.
We always say when that pink goes in the middle of the reds, it sort of makes things awkward. I think that does go, Lee. If you thought the pink before went, this definitely goes.
This one goes, mate. Yeah, this one goes. Yeah, he's, Actually, I was just gonna say, like, I'd want to get the black ball back on its spot, but I don't think it matters too much here.
I think because he's building a nice lead, it's actually a bit of insurance to have it there, because if Welsh Spoon gets in, he's gonna, well, not panic, but he's going to try and get that black back on its spot as soon as possible, and that could lead to a mistake. This is tough, though.
Yeah, he hasn't left a great position on a colour here.
I probably prefer the brown here over anything. That pink's difficult.
I think he played the pink because he looked at it, but I just don't think he intended to be this close to the.
Yeah, you've got to be careful not to hit the other red here.
This is going to be a good shot if he gets this.
Yeah, should be fine.
He's
hesitating.
He's hesitating. Look, oh, there you go. You haven't seen him do that for a while. Yeah, wow. He's turned it down right at the last minute.
This blue's even tougher than the pink. He's just.
It is, but you can almost like you have to predict the middle of the cone to get these in, and that's what he's done, and he's done it so well.
I was just thinking positional wise that the blue, you're always going to cannon into one of those three balls probably. And, he did just play the pot in the end, and he's left himself a tough red here.
So just small mistakes that are costing him here. And, he's got a frame winning chance.
Snowballing.
Yeah, he is.
Does the pink go to the right middle? He's dropping this in dead weight, and I just worry he's gonna end. Oh no, he's thought against that now.
Well, look at
What
that.
a shot! And he's gone into the pack.
Oh,
He's
no.
very unlucky here.
He's got the blue.
It's a big shot to take on because the aiming line will reduce because he's on the cushion, so it's a
Yeah.
lot shorter than it would have been.
Yeah.
Oh, this is tough.
Mm-hmm.
But he's going for it. Oh, is he? Yeah.
This is hard, man.
It's made even harder by the fact all ball colours are off their spot, so you can't really play this as a shot to nothing.
All colours pretty much, apart from the blue and pink, are on the cushion. Which is very strange.
This is so tough.
Here we go. Big shot. Wow.
Oh, it's right in the heart of the pocket.
Wow.
What a shot.
He's just so good.
What a shot.
He's just so good at those like awkward shots, man. He just hits it perfect. Wow, that's impressive. That was an impressive shot. Well, here we go. What would you play here, Joe?
I don't know. Probably not that. I think I'd try to screw back there and maybe try and get one of the ball colours back on the spots. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine, but
Yeah.
I just don't like rolling them in, like that. It gives me a heart attack. But,
Oh, look at that. I don't think he expected that to happen.
No, I think he was playing to stun that. But
Yeah.
he's left himself really awkward now. So what's the scores on the doors? He's
54-12.
42 in front, so he only needs a red to go 43 in front with 43 on. So he's playing the percentages here. Now he needs to just make sure he doesn't leave this on because it's possible to clear from here.
Mm.
I mean, Welsh Spoon's up against it, 1-0 down, 42 points down.
Yeah.
It's
rough, man.
It is rough. Surely the double kiss is on here if you play this. Surely the double kiss is on. Yeah, there you go.
So unlucky.
He could have left an easier chance for Welsh here, though. And
Well,
he's
look
looking
at that.
this one. Does that go?
I think it does, you know.
I think that might be a bit thin. I don't know. This is very, very tight.
I think that... Yeah, it goes.
No, it does now. Yeah.
It goes.
Yeah.
He knows it as well. Look, he's bobbing his head up and down. He's like, this goes.
Yeah, David Gilbert bobbing up and down. You know, he's delighted.
Yeah, he's like,
He thinks he's 42 in front. He's potting this for the frame in his mind. But again,
imagine the nerves going through him here, and what a shot that is.
What a shot. Where's the cue ball? It's okay. It's fine.
God.
Now then, I think you've got to try and drop the black in here if you can see it.
I mean, like, Lee denied this shot, and he was right above the black, and now...
Yeah, I think it was just because he was going to play it at pace. I think he didn't want it to
Look, he's
glitch
looking at
or
it.
anything.
Stiff neck mode. It goes, man. That goes.
It does go.
Drop
Yeah,
it
you
in.
just got to drop
it
this in. Let gravity take over.
Yeah.
I don't think you can miss this if you just roll this in, and you're going to definitely be on that red. You would feel next to the green spot. So
this looks good. This looks good.
Oh, I played it a bit harder than I thought, but what a shot!
Wow, this is a brilliant chance.
It really is. So he's got to pot this red, get onto that blue. Probably, that angle that he's looking at there. He needs the cue ball on that line. So just stun this in.
Mark is looking worried, and he's 2 fans. And he should be as well.
Well, the guy to the right has got a very long face, narrow face.
Yeah.
It's quite creepy.
Well, look at that. That's all right, That's a good angle on that blue.
That's absolutely perfect. So he just needs to drop this in. I'd say,
Wow, he's looking at the
yellow.
He's looking at
the yellow.
He's thinking ahead.
Well ahead, but so this 33. This will put him 28 behind. So it doesn't matter what colour he takes with the red. So he could, in theory, screw up for one of the ball colours.
Yeah.
Just to get onto the yellow a bit easier, but he might have to.
He's a bit short here.
Yeah.
I'd be tempted to get the blue at least
Yeah.
after this.
Oh, it looks like he's trying to drop it in for the black.
It's just so. If he plays for the black or the pink here, you have to travel so far to get to the yellow, and it's such thin margins that I don't like this positional shot, if I'm honest.
And now he's the wrong side of the pink, so he's going to have to screw the blue in off the top left cushion there.
Oh, he's going for the pink. He has to put a lot of left-hand side to get that to that yellow. There you go. That's the shot.
You got to stun this over to that left top cushion and try and drop on that yellow.
This is much
It looks
easier.
like he's trying to drop it on, which I think just gives you so much less to aim for. He's back to the pink.
Oh my God.
As we've said throughout this match, he's almost shied away from the big shots, and he's not playing with any left-hand side yet. Please, lots of left-hand side. He's not gone for it.
No, he's just going to flatten the
Where's
line.
the cue ball? Oh, he's okay.
If he'd have put left on that, he'd have been all right,
Yeah, because that cue ball, you just need to move that up to the ball cushion.
Yeah,
and you can take that on. But he's not playing a thin. No, he's playing the roll up. I think you've got to play the thin shot here. The brown's protecting you.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to knock this over the corner pocket. You've got a good chance of getting behind the pink here if you swing it round a little bit with a touch of right-hand side. But
he's back in the game though, Joe.
He certainly is. I wasn't expecting that when Halborn played that blue, but he just misjudged the position of it, and that's the way it goes. So Dave Gilbert could be forcing a decider here. That's a decent, if not spectacular, safety shot. It's kept the yellow safe.
What's he looking at this side for?
Yeah, I think you'd almost certainly hit the brown there. He's just a bit worried of knocking the yellow off it, knocking the yellow over the pocket, I think. But you're surely going to hit the brown here when you play this.
Yeah. You're definitely going to hit the brown. Maybe if he hits the brown thin enough, he'll flip back off and down the table. But oh no!
Oh,
wow!
He missed it. Oh.
Wow!
Oh, and this could be good. It hasn't got the legs, unfortunately, but that could have been very good.
Wow, that would have been brutal.
I think I'd be playing the Halborn side of the yellow this time, but it shouldn't make a difference. If you can avoid the blue here, this could work out quite nicely.
He's playing a bit thin to go on that side of the blue. There you go.
You see he's hit the blue. If that had missed the blue, Halborn would have been in big trouble there.
Yeah.
But, Halborn's in a little bit of trouble here, because to get this absolutely safe is not easy. Because you don't know what's going to happen to that yellow.
No, it could fling. It could stay where it is. It could fling the brown out. They could both come out. A little bit unpredictable when you've got a cushion and a ball next to each other.
Yeah, I'd be maybe going to check to see if it's tight to the cushion. Because if it's tight to the cushion, I think you could double kiss this, and this could go horribly wrong.
He's just rolling up to it.
Look, he's just, as you say, rolling up to it. I think he was just a bit worried about what would happen there, and I don't know how he hit that.
That's a great shot.
Scraping the paint, as we call it.
Yeah, but I don't think there's a tough reply here. It's just hit it with a bit of pace.
This could sneak behind the brown here.
Yeah.
If he hits this as thin as he possibly can, because the more pace that the yellow has here, the more that brown's going to move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he needs to hit it a bit harder, I feel. He's going to hit the pink. Oh, no, he's okay. Oh. If that hit the other side of the black, again, Halborn in huge trouble, but it's a very strange situation. You don't often see this, do you?
Yeah, no, it's one of those situations in snooker where it's just an unusual ball placement. And it's he just leads to some sort of tricky safety shots that you don't normally see. But he's missed the power
Missed
bar.
the power bar, and
and
he's
I
missed
think
the yellow.
he missed
He'll be
the
happy
yellow.
that he didn't hit it thick. It's going to be a free ball though for Dylan, and I think I'd be playing into the black, just leaving the cue ball where the black is, and trying to get a really good snooker here.
Well, there's his options. Play on with a free ball, force continue, and force retake.
No, don't play on. Oh.
No, I think free
No,
ball's
I think
the
you've got to try and force a better snooker. The only reason he missed that was because of the power bar.
Yeah.
Certainly not this option.
No, you want to put him in a full ball snooker, force him to. I mean, look how much of the yellow you can see. I missed that. Did he go for a free ball there?
No, he's just looking at the table, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think I'd be wanting to hit the black and just stun the white. Try and keep the white reasonably close to where the black is now, because if you have to come off a cushion, then I think he's looking at that.
Yeah,
shot.
that's exactly what he's doing.
If you have to come off a cushion here, even if you just roll up to the black.
Yeah, just roll up to the black. Just enough to make the black and white go forward a little bit. And then you
because that's going to be almost impossible to hit, and certainly to keep safe. I'd be wanting to hit the black full, though. I wouldn't want to be glancing off it. No, that's fine. For those that don't know the rules of the free ball, you can't just roll up behind the blue, for instance. Is that going to reach? It is, but it's not a snooker.
Too light. That's a shame. Oh man, I can just see it. Oh my god. I think it's 1 pixel that he can see it on. But he can see it. He had such a good opportunity. I would have hit that. I would have just made sure of hitting that black then. Because he was so close to it.
Well, this might not reach, Chinny. And it hasn't done, and it's going to be free ball again. So he's got a second chance here to hit that black. If he can hit the black half ball towards the right corner pocket.
Yeah, just get behind the blue.
He's looking at the green. What's he doing? Don't pot the green, because this. No, I think you've got to aim for the black.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is it. This is a big shot.
Now, even if you can just get it behind the blue here,
yeah, that'll be
you'll
perfect.
Be fine. But no, he's rolling up to the black again. I just think he's going to get into this battle with just rolling up with.
That's all right, though. That's all right. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's that's good.
That's
good.
all right.
It was a bit pacier than I thought it was.
That's the snooker you wanted.
It certainly is. Now this is tough. If you're gonna swerve this,
oh God,
you've got to hope for a bit of Magnitude luck with this.
Look at that.
This is. I just could not play this shot. You're bound to leave the yellow on, surely.
No, it's stuck to the top. Look at that.
Got away with it.
Wow.
That was high tariff, but what a shot from Lee then. But Welsh Boone has definitely got the advantage in this frame. You've just got to play a couple of good safety shots here.
It feels like he's just took control of it, hasn't he? He just looks like he's in control. He's 1-0 down. He's playing for everything here. But he looks like he's got Halborn on the ropes, even though Halborn is ahead.
It's just a bit soft.
Yeah.
But... So...
Not much in it now.
No, I'd say he's given away the advantage there. If Halborn can play a good safety, he's back on top again here. I think about 32%. Yeah, this looks good. Where's the cue ball going?
No, I think he's fine.
Ooh.
That's worked out very nice. Wow, look at that. When it runs for you, and there you go.
If it didn't jaw in the pockets, that wouldn't have happened. But
now he's panicking. He's wobbling all over the place.
He's doing a Captain Goodspeed panic here.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what to do. Swerve left, swerve right. Yeah, he will hit it if he hits the top cush. I quite like that shot, hitting the cush first here.
Mm,
But the problem is
I just think it's so difficult to keep safe. I think actually have a couple of goes at the one cushion escape here.
Mm.
Because I think if you can hit that yellow full ball from the right-hand side, you could move it safe.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, and I'm just trying to look at the path. The middle bag might be in the way for the one
I
cushion
think if you
escape.
play it with a little bit of left-hand side, you could even sneak in behind the yellow and keep the white up here.
Well,
I just think that the swerve, you're very unlikely to not leave this.
Look at this. He's really fiddling with this one.
He's really trying to power into that top cushion. He hasn't got enough power on this, I don't think.
Oh, no.
It's going to hit the brown, so he'll have another go at it. Don't worry about that. I don't think Halborn will be interested in potting this.
You never know with Halborn.
Well, where the brown is, I think if the brown was over the pocket, you might be tempted.
No,
but
back
no.
it goes.
It's a good snooker. There's no reason to,
He's got him.
Go for anything.
Lee's got him here, so yeah.
He's playing the same again though, and I just don't know if this is ever the right shot because the yellow's closer to the left corner pocket than it is the right.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you're very likely to leave this on. I don't know what he's trying to do.
I think he's just trying to flick off it and not move the yellow at all.
Yeah.
Because if he flicks off it with enough pace, he'll come back
down.
Yeah. But
this
that looks
good. Actually.
Look at
what
that.
a shot! Great shot, Dean.
Wow, it's even going to go in between.
Look at this.
Wow.
Halborn must be sick of his life here.
Wow.
Well, the snooker, and it's going to be another swerve here, I think.
Yep. That was a great shot.
Yeah, fantastic shot. To hit that within 2 goes is very impressive. I suppose you'd always rather miss it than hit it thick, so...
Well...
he needs to get this power bar perfect, and he does.
Oh!
Oh, did he get it?
You never know with Snooker 19.
Did he get it?
Foul.
He didn't, and... Well, yeah, it hit the brown, I suppose.
Yeah.
I might be tempted to play on from there. You feel like Halborn's going to get this right here.
Yeah.
It was quite an easy safety shot. But we'll see. Dylan, not Dean. Dean was Mr. Dino.
Yeah, that's
Wrong guy.
Well, he's left a bit of a chance here. And he's looking straight at it.
This is not nice. I mean, you've got the advantage of if you just drop this in, you might cover the pocket with a green here. So, but I don't know if you should be playing it with that mentality. Looks a bit thin to me. I don't know.
Here we go.
It might be there.
Oh no!
Oh no!
There
that is agonising, and that could be David Gilbert's last shot in this virtual world championship.
Wow, God, it was all on that ball. Can he clear him up? I think I would have fancied the clearance after that yellow. Everything was on.
Would have been a tough green.
I just can't see Lee missing these.
Yeah.
He's just too dangerous.
Especially because he only has to drop this green in. I think if he had to punch this in, it might...
This isn't easy, though, this screen.
It's not easy, but giving the pocket every chance, I think, will help him here.
Yeah, this is rough, this screen, man. He's really got to do it slow and steady, but here we go.
Oh, it's wobbled in, though.
It wobbled in.
If he hit that, if he punched that in, that wouldn't have went in, I don't think. But he's not left a nice brown either.
No.
So, but this brown for a place in the semi-final and a 2-0 victory over Welsh Boone. Oh, he's playing safe, is he?
He looks like he is.
Oh, I can't believe he's not playing this. Chance to win the match. Oh, if he loses this frame, he's going to be absolutely...
Would you
kicking
go for that
himself.
chance there?
I think I'd have to. Chance to get into the semi-final.
Wow.
Chinny, but he's played a really good shot.
He has. Yeah. He's not left it. I mean, he rolled it towards the pink and blue to try the snooker on, but he'll be happy with that. That's a good shot. He's got him now. Like he knows that Welsh Spoon has to make one mistake now. That's it, and it's over. So I think he's happy with that.
And also, if Welsh Spoon misses the power bar, it's all going to be pretty much over. He's 18 points behind here, so a foul would leave 22 with 22 on. So he's got to hit this, and he has done. Great shot. That's a cracker under pressure.
That's a great shot.
Yeah. Now, will Halborn be tempted by this cut? I would suggest not after he played safe last time. But
he had an easier shot, didn't he, earlier? So can't think he's thinking of that.
It's just who's gonna blink first here.
That's right.
It's so tense. Safe enough.
Man, this is tense.
Mark Williams' fans are
they're in
on
it.
The edge of their seat.
Look at that. Oh, God.
Oh, he's missed the power bar and it's gone thick. Has he got away with it? No. I think Halborn's got to take this on now.
That is this is a tough brown, man.
It is definitely tough.
I don't know. Will he take it on? Because, I mean, he denied
I think...
Well, he's looking
I think he's got to, because if you leave the brown over the pocket, it's going to be very difficult to get onto the blue. But this looks a bit thin to me. I don't know what he's doing with the power bar.
I don't know. I was like, is this a technique that I need to start doing? And he's going for it. Look
Maybe
at
he
this.
was feathering. But,
wow, what a shot.
Brown.
That was
But
he
he's
snookered
himself.
I don't know. I think he's going to get it. That was an amazing brown. Yeah, can you see a little bit of that? He's swerving it. He just has to hit it. Just aim full ball, you'll get it. Yeah, he's just hitting it. That's fine. There you go. Yep.
Now, with the black on the cushion like it is, it's going to be very, very tough for Dylan to get back into this now. He's 22 points behind, 18 on the table, so he does need just the one snooker here.
Just the one. But, you go for it because this is his chance here, so it's not looking good, but, you can't fault him for playing on.
No, definitely not. I think, actually, if you hit this as thin as you can, it's not a bad line to get in behind that pink.
It might be a 4 cushion line, but it might be 1, 2...
just not hard enough. Always a cue ball. Oh. But if that was a bit harder, it was the right line. But I'd expect Halborn to just roll this in or over here.
Yep, I'd say this is going in.
Because if the blue goes in for either player, you're not getting a snooker behind that black. So, yeah, just doesn't want to do anything silly. And
yeah, he's not. That looks good.
It's there.
Wow.
So it's Halborn who's gone through 2-0 here, but how it could have been so different for Dylan. And Halborn will be mightily relieved to get through to the semi-final where he'll meet his good pal, Mr. Rainy Lamb. The battle of the marks in the semi, and that pink drops in. So
that's it.
No way back now for Dylan.
No.
So well played to him. Obviously down the rocket in the first round.
Wow. So that is Halborn, Mark Williams versus Mark Selby, Rainy Lamb. Halborn and Rainy Lamb are friends in real life. So that will be interesting because will it split the friendship, Joe? Who knows? But that's unfortunate for Welsh Spoon. He played really well on that second frame. Didn't have much of a chance on the first one. So commiserations to him. But there you are. That was it. That was an exciting last frame there.
It was a really good match. I think Welsh Spoon has just got to think of himself a little bit unlucky, but maybe shied away from the massive shots a little too much in the match, and until the very end, and it was a little bit too late then, unfortunately.
Well,
but semi-final lineup complete, Chinny.
Yes, yeah. So that's it. And the first match in the semi-finals will be Rainey Lamb versus Hal Bourne, Mark Williams versus Mark Selby, and then after that it's John Higgins versus Kyron Wilson. So and that's the first one's on tomorrow, Friday, and then Saturday, and then the final will be played on Monday, Star Wars Day, May the 4th. And well, this is exciting stuff. It's all heating up. It's all coming to a close, Joe.
I know. 3 matches left, Chinny.
It's mad.
What are we going to do with ourselves?
I don't know. We might have to just get back to our usual lives with your 14...
Commentate on them again.
Yeah. You know, I'm sure you'll think of something with your Mr. 14,000 subs over there. I mean, you know, you got a lot to do. But yeah, I mean, you're still going through the career mode, Joe.
Yep.
Yeah,
I am doing.
Where are you up to now on your career mode?
So we've just completed the Tour Championship in Season 3. I've just put together a massive spreadsheet of every single result so far the series. And so I've got head-to-head screens and all of that now in the series. So it's going well. We've got the China Open going on at the minute, and then the World Championship coming up after that. So
nice,
exciting.
Nice. Well, make sure you check out Captain Goodspeed's YouTube channel for that if you've not already subscribed. And I still watch it, Joe. I still watch your channel on Snooker 19. I don't follow the other sports as much that you cover, but I do like the Bond games that you do.
Yes.
I do watch
they'll be returning next week as well. Now that I'm out of this tournament, I can actually play other games now.
That's it. All right. Well, thanks as always, Joe. And then we'll see everybody else in the semi-finals.